Hello Gemini, I am Jess from the Nimbi bringing you a timeless tarot message. This message is intended to find you when you need to hear something within it most. We're going to start with the Elemental Oracle for an overall energy for this reading. Let's see. Universe, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, aliens, please give me the message that this Gemini or this viewer needs to hear most at this time on their journey. Gemini, any placement, cross watchers are always welcome. My intention is that a message will find you regardless of the sign I put in the title. So if you're drawn to a title for whatever reason, maybe there's a message there for you. Yeah, so let's just dive in and see. Overall energy for this Gemini reading, please. And thank you. Awesome. East. I've been getting the directions a lot in this deck. The East is all about beginnings. It's the dawning of a new day is what I just heard. I do receive channeled messages, guys. Only take the ones that fit. And this is a general reading. So just take what resonates with you guys. Yeah, so dawning of a new day. You know, the sun rises in the east. There's something new coming up over the horizon is what I'm hearing. It brings a sense of balance with it, which feels actually really nice, Gemini. Okay, let's see. All right, I just saw the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You know, being at a stalemate and heartbreak, that doesn't feel good. I hope that's not what this is all about. But do know that that process does run its course, and with endings are new beginnings. So let's see. Yeah, look at that. The sun. Nice. We were just talking about the sunrise. Gemini. Talk to me about Gemini. What do they need to hear today, please? Spirit, thank you. The Five of Cups. Okay. Yeah, so there's a little bit of regret, remorse, turning your back on the positive. Interesting. The Five of Swords. Okay, we're getting a lot of fives now. Oh, that's a number 3. Why did I say 2? Did I say 2? 3. Anyway, all right. The Three of Cups. So now we have 2 3s and 2 5s. It's interesting because when I actually realized that was a 3 and not a 2, I heard, you know, like, well, I hate saying this, but I'm going to say it because that's what I heard. But I heard third party, so I don't know what that means for you. But then I got the Three of Cups, and it's like kind of got the same little underlying thing. And I saw the Three of Swords. So, you know, third parties doesn't have to be being cheated on. It just is another energy interfering with something. So, you know, for example, like somebody's just totally involved in their work and like ignoring their partnerships or their friends or whatever, you know, or something along those lines. It doesn't have to be, you know, you're cheated on or anything. Look at that. The Five of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. So fives are all about change, guys, which is nice because we have the dawning of a new day. All right, let's get a couple more cards, Gemini. Couple more cards for Gemini, please, and thank you. Yes. Okay, awesome. So we got the King of Wands, the Sun, and the Ten of Pentacles. All right, loving it. Let's see. I'll move that over there. I'm going to put this right there. I feel like we're leaving this and moving toward that. We have the Moon on the bottom of the deck, which is interesting because now this is coming up as a cycle, kind of. You know, the moon and night turns into day, the dawning of a new day. You're probably in that dark place right now is how it feels to me. But you are being guided to know that there is some, you know, some new day coming for you. Okay. I was just going to move that deck, but then my crystal fell off of it. So we'll just use this deck. Right. What do we got? Let's clarify the, let's go with the moon. We're going to clarify the moon. I'm going to set this over here. I think you can see that. Scoot that. All right. Clarify the moon for Gemini, please. Thank you. That's freaking comical. All right, fine. The moon I'm not going to pull anymore because that is when Spirit is telling me, yeah, you already know what that is. So exactly what I was just saying. There's some kind of cycle happening here. You are in the dark right now. Things are being kept secret. It doesn't really exactly feel like that, but that's what like came out of my mouth and what I was guided to say. So, but it's kind of more like you're just being kept in the dark. You know, something, or some of you are keeping yourself in the dark. Like it's almost this ostrich with your head in the sand type feeling. Like you just don't even want to know. So that message is for one of you guys probably. So yeah, there's, I'm hearing someone's really in their feels right now. So there's definitely heartache. I can feel it. My heart is like palpitating. I think that's how you say it. And it doesn't feel good. It feels really uncomfortable. So yeah, you're really in your feels right now. Something is being hidden, but I love how this has this burst of light coming through here. There is something to that because you are coming into the sun, the dawning of a new day. All right, let's talk about this Five of Cups energy, please. Five of Cups for Gemini. Oh my, okay. This is the Judgment card. The similarity here is really drawing my attention. So we have this ring, right? And we have this ring with all this bright coming out of it and the pillars on either side. This one's got like, what are those? Bats. Those are bats coming out. And this one's the rising of the dead, right? So there's definitely this kind of transition through a portal. I just heard time travel. So some of you guys could be like actually jumping timelines by kind of. So some of you guys are keeping yourself in the dark for some reason. That kind of ostrich in the ostrich's head in the sand energy, that naive, wanting to be naive energy. And that's shifting you to one timeline. I feel like it's this kind of shadowy, darker timeline, right? Because your head's in the sand, you can't see anything. Some of you are actually like looking around, looking up and changing things. And there's this shift. There's this like a judgment call, a resurrection coming through. Yeah, so that's interesting because like I said, I felt two things here, right? Somebody's turning their back to something. I feel like some of you are actually seeing whatever these two cups are over here, this really balanced, positive feeling instead of just focusing on the three cups that have spilled and not worked out. It's going to help you build a solid foundation is what I'm hearing. Whatever transition this is, it is divinely guided and you're being asked to shed something. I'm hearing shed aspect of self. Look at that. The world is on the bottom of the deck, which is also this ring, right? So we're getting a lot of that kind of same imagery coming through here. This is really coming through as like the end of a cycle, right? And with the end is a new beginning. So let's talk about this Five of Swords, please. Thank you. Yeah, the Tree of Life. So this is seeing the interconnectedness of all things, right? At each node, there is a junction and we choose our path and we have our directions to go on. But it's like, it's already planned out. And I'm still getting that kind of like timeline jumping energy coming through here. But I feel like it's a little, it's just because there's this sense of like not having really ingrained a lesson yet. Yeah, like really thinking that you've won the battle, but you really haven't kind of energy. I do actually feel though that some of you are feeling that like are kind of seeing this and moving past it. I'm also being guided to say that this could be somebody else's energy, not your energy. So just take it how it fits into your story, guys. Tell me about this Three of Cups. Temperance. Oh my God, the rings, they're crazy. Look at this. Ring of fire, ring of water. And again, it's kind of the same thing, right? This bright gold ring and this cool blue ring. Look at that. yeah, temperance, this one in particular screams about alchemizing energies. You know, you tempering the fire with the water, healing, putting out the flame. So again, I'm getting, you know, this is a lot of major arcana. It just really hit me. Yeah, so there's tempering some kind of energy. Some of you could be excessively drinking, or somebody around you could be excessively drinking, just because this is the Three of Cups, which can be tied to celebrations and partying and things like that. I don't actually feel like that's very, that might be just like one person. But it's coming out with the Temperance card, which can also talk about like abstaining from alcohol. So there is somebody needs to hear that message. I'm guided to say it, but also, you know, just kind of like seeing the positivity in a situation and kind of pulling yourself out of this really fiery feeling. It feels like I just heard burning hell. So hopefully none of you are going through that, but really seeing that you do have a network of support that you can rely upon. You have a soul tribe that can help support you and bring you up and help uplift you. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's a lot of major arcana. The Moon twice, Judgment, the Tree of Life. I don't know, you could consider that major arcana, but the way this deck is made, it is. And then the Temperance card. And the Sun. And look at that. The Hermit now is on the bottom of the deck with a freaking ring. Look at that ring. Oh my God. Okay, so let's talk about this King of Wands, please. King of Wands for Gemini. Tell me about the King of Wands for Gemini, please. I just saw the Ace of Wands flashing at me. There we go. But it didn't quite want to come out. So now we have the Devil, because we, you know, need some more major arcana. Obviously, you're going through something. And the Three of Wands. You're being asked to stand in your power. You're being, like, I'm being guided to tell you to hold your course. There is something that wants to push you off your course. And it's going to try really hard, is what I'm saying. But don't let it. This feels really fiery to me. It is a Wands energy. Yeah, and so again, we have this tempering fire, right? Yeah, and then the ring, like the pentagram in the ring. Yeah, so hold your ground and don't succumb to things that are trying to pull you down. All right, cool. So let's see. I'm going to put you there. Okay, that's not the right deck. Talk to me about the Sun, please, for Gemini. Thank you. The Ace of Swords, nice. That's truth. That's clarity. That's inspiration. That's an aha moment. So I dig it. Let's get one more. But coming out with the Sun, you know, clarity is really coming through. The Sun shining light onto something, no longer being in the dark, no longer feeling like there's secrets. Holy smokes. That's a lot of major cards, guys. We've got Faith and the Emperor coming up. So the Hierophant and the Emperor are coming up now with this Sun. I love how these pillars, like he's got these two, I don't know, staffs or something. They're coming through as these pillars to me though right now, which we already had come out again. You know, we came out in the Judgment card, the pillars, and then the Moon card has these pillars, right? There's something to that. So maybe you guys are seeing a lot of pillars, or I don't know. I just heard archways actually, which is interesting. But you know, again, step into your power, stand in your power, and maintain faith. This is the Faith card, which is the Hierophant card, but it's like, look, he's praying. I hear he's really honorable. He's staying on course, right? Don't let anybody knock you off your course. Like he definitely believes in the divine guidance that he receives, and there's really something to that. So have belief. Yeah, trust what you're being shown, and let the light guide you is what I'm hearing. Oh my God, the Chariot. Wow. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles, please talk to me about the Ten of Pentacles for Gemini. Thank you. Oh my God. All right, so we have the Death card, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Yeah. So this is death of that darkness, right? Death of this energy. And look how this Two of Cups back here is illuminated in almost like a circle. Yeah, so we're transforming this kind of really sad, regretful, remorseful energy, and we're going to shift our focus to these two cups that are definitely present and adventure into something new, right? This Page of Wands is the adventurer. Yeah, take a risk is what I just heard. So like there's this chessboard or checkers board back here, and you're being called to make some kind of move that seems a little risky, but ultimately it's going to bring you a solid foundation. I'm really being drawn to the Four Wands back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So yeah, there's something to that. And then this is all clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, which is all about like, you know, abundance and fulfillment and things like that. So yeah, it's time to shift the focus, follow the light, like I said, transform some kind of energy, turn that frown upside down. that's what I heard. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna grab some advice. We're gonna go with the Light Seers deck. Look at that, the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're in a time of big transition, a big change. All right, let's get some advice for Gemini regarding this spread, please. Advice. Oh my God, that's a lot of cards. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, don't be stuck in a place of lack. It's time to ground into something. It's time to really dive into something, master master self, or like some skill that you have. It's time to ground into it instead of just like hoping, praying, wishing that like things are going to come right to you. It's time to go after them. Don't stay stuck in this energy. Yes, do heal, always honor that, but don't be stuck there and don't be really guarded and blocked. All right, well, that's that. Let's grab you a fortune. Your ability for accomplishment will follow with success. Nice. I'm going to put that right there on the Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, because that really is talking about grounding into a new beginning and like mastering something. So, all right, Gemini, well, that's what I've got for you. Please like, share, subscribe if you want to get more of my tarot readings. I also do daily oracle messages every day. So yeah, if you want to check those out, they're short and sweet. Yeah, that's what I got. Until next time, love and light. Bye, guys.